Imagine seeing your best friend's mother passed out on the floor because she had too much alcohol. Imagine dragging her body from the living room all the way into bed. Imagine scouring through the house, looking everywhere to try and find hidden alcohol cans, beer cans, and then using a pellet gun to shoot them for fun. Imagine hearing that your friend's mother had to go to rehab, wasted years of her life trying to get better, and eventually passing away due to those habits. That's what I had to go through. That's why I decided to never consume alcohol again. Imagine going through that experience. I'm sure many of you have. This is one of the habits that destroys lives. Imagine if you were able to help her. Imagine if she was healthy. Imagine if she was able to live a long and fruitful life, seeing her grandchildren grow up. Imagine you go through heart disease, cancer, all these issues that come with drinking. Imagine you're not able to see your children in the future. Imagine you're not able to hold your grandchildren because of all your bad habits. So that's kind of what I experienced in my life when I was 13 years old, dragging a life. I mean, she was alive, but she was passed out. Imagine you and your friend just trying to drag your friend's mother and put her in bed because she's passed out on the ground. It really left a mental image in my head, and from that day I vowed to never touch alcohol. Since then I haven't. It's really struck me so deeply. I know many of you might not have had an experience like that, but you see friends and family members, and you see people out there doing all these degenerate things, going out late nights partying. Like, what kind of life is that? You're partying until who knows what time in the night. I remember my father always saying, nothing good ever happens at midnight or after midnight. So why do we do it? Why do we stay up until past midnight going out, drinking? What are we trying to, who are we trying to impress? You stay up till late trying to play video games till 4, 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, sleeping only for like 2 hours. The negative effects that these habits have really cause so much damage to our overall well-being and our longevity. So some things and some habits that we can try to avoid, that they try to push on us, they try to tell us it's okay, that it's okay to eat McDonald's, it's okay to wake up whenever you feel like it, it's okay to go sleep in the midnight, past midnight, 4 a.m. in the morning. It's okay to stay indoors. It's okay to not go out. That's what they try to tell us. So we need to go on the journey of self-improvement. I've been on this journey now for the past 6 months, and I've been learning from people like Hamza, Fresh and Fit, the Top G. All these people have really influenced and have really changed my life, and I'm striving every day to get better and taking you on my journey to hopefully help you to see what I see and see what how they're trying to lie to us. So the first thing that we really need to focus on is our diet. Our diet is the most important thing, and you can control every single thing that you put in your mouth. So what are you putting in your mouth? What are you choosing to put in your mouth? Now, we know that we've been lied to by these people. Our parents have been lied to how to eat, how to maintain health. So what can we do? Well, firstly, we need to study. You need to learn about nutrition, learn about what you can eat. My advice is to get down and get into our primal diet. Our primal diet consists mostly of meat, some vegetables, some nuts and berries. Dig deep into what a primal diet would look like. What did our ancestors eat? You know, the ancestors, they were really strong. They had high levels of testosterone. And what did they do? They were working in the fields, they were running, they were chasing after animals, hunting bears, hunting animals to get food. This is the kind of mindset in the life that we're supposed to live. But with all our modern conveniences now, we're just sedentary, not doing anything, not going out. We're not hunting for our food. We're just calling Uber Eats. So we really need to think about this. First step, of course, to avoid our destruction of the destruction of our testosterone is to go primal. Okay. The next thing is that we really need to have a big focus on sleep. Everyone is really overlooking the importance of sleep. Sleep improves everything. We are designed to work extremely hard and then to recharge our batteries. We need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Deep, good sleep. And you can only get that good sleep from having a healthy diet. So these two things really go hand in hand. And then the third most important thing of those three is physical exercise. Think about our ancestors. What did they do? They hunted, they ran, they killed all these animals, they defended their tribes, then they ate, they had a big feast celebrating the victories of the day, and then they went to sleep, only to repeat that day in and day out. They didn't have heart disease, they didn't have all these modern health risks issues that we have. Yes, they had some issues like having to fight off an actual bear or tiger, but they didn't die because of their nutrition. We have people now passing away just because of a bad diet. Something that we have so much knowledge and information about diets and nutrition and sleep and exercise, yet people are still dying because of these things. I mean, heart disease is like one of the number one deaths. I mean, and it's one of the deaths that are so easily reversible. I mean, not the death, but we can prevent that from happening by just having a good diet, having good sleep, and doing exercise. Why is this not being pushed? Why are they lying to us? Why are they not trying to help us with the situation? All they do is just give us more medicine, give us pills, give us medicine. But if you don't improve the lifestyle, the medicine does nothing. You get these people who do liposuction, try to take the easy way out, just cut off all the fat. And what happens? A few months down the line, they just get it all back again because they didn't change their lifestyle. So there are no shortcuts. There's a lot of hard work. So the first three important things, like I said, sleep, nutrition, and exercise. Now, something else that people might not talk about often is like vitamin D. So getting into the sun. Again, primal. Think of your primal, your ancestors. What were they doing? They were running in the sun, exercising in the sun. They were getting good amounts of sunlight, which rejuvenates and energizes the body. So we need to make sure we're getting daily sunlight. Now, as I touched on earlier about my friend's mother and my decision to not go down the alcoholic path, excessive alcohol consumption is really one of the things that has been normalized in our culture, in our society, to drink alcohol until we can't walk, we can't speak, we can't think. The next day you wake up and you don't even know what you did. Sometimes people don't actually wake up. So reducing our alcohol consumption, and then also trying to reduce our stress. Now, that might sound strange because our ancestors were very stressed as well. I mean, they had a lot of actual danger. But what do we have? What are we stressing about? We're not really in danger. So we need to reduce our anxiety. And one of the best ways that we found to do this is through meditation, journaling. So try to start out with 5-10 minutes of meditation. If you can't even do 5, just do 10, 20 seconds, 30 seconds of meditation. Just sitting still, closing your eyes, breathing. Deep breaths. Try to calm your mind. And the next thing, journaling. I have to admit I'm really bad at journaling. I am trying to improve, but we need to journal. We need to write down our thoughts, our feelings, what we're trying to do. Write down our missions, our goals. So everything that comes into your mind that you don't always want to tell people, you can just write it down. Okay, it really helps to clear the mind. So these are just some of the things that we can do to increase our testosterone, and we really need to focus on these things. And people don't always think about it, but the testosterone in men is declining like crazy. I think one of the latest studies is 2.2 or 2.6% per year. It's increasing. Well, decreasing, you could say, the amount of testosterone that men have. I mean, we have less than half the testosterone of even our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers. Imagine what the future is going to look like when men being born without any testosterone. I mean, then we're practically just women. Like, there will be no difference. So we need to take some steps to focus on improving our overall wealth and our overall well-being and health. And then that will increase our testosterone, which will help us to improve those other factors again and again. And one of the things that we can do to really help with this is to join a community, find some members, find people who are in the same mind as us, and try to help them to join this community and look at these mentors and try to follow in their footsteps. So if you're interested in joining a community of like-minded people, you can check the link below. And if you found any value in this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.